Am raw to the bone. Come on in, y'all. Happy Wednesday. We made it to hump day, y'all. One day before my birthday. I don't know how to fucking act, all right? It is literally one day before my birthday. But in the meantime, between time, I'm going to give y'all the beats to start out with today and let y'all know that what? It's always a what? Come on. Get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you want to be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day and call it replication. What? Today's gonna be a good day. Hey. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. What? Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. 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 Life ain't easy though. I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every day. Hey, come on in, y'all. Other times I'm barely breathing, y'all. Y'all know how it is. Negative thoughts. Good morning, Ghost. Good morning, Kev. Von Ray, protagonist. Hey. What? So I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive vibes are overtaken. One day at a time, that's how you operate it, Katie. Yes, wake the fuck up. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. Get your coffee. The fuck? I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness through my best, but I'll take it. What? Wake the fuck up. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Hey, it's birthday Eve, y'all. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake the fuck up, y'all. Step 3. Step 4. Come on in. Y'all know what the fuck today is. Today is hump day, and it is it is my birthday eve, y'all. Y'all not gonna be able to tell me shit. You can't tell me shit anyway, right? But this is gonna be even worse. You can't tell me shit. This is birthday eve. Good morning, Cheryl. Ghost, woo, yeah, you came over to where the cool kids are. Exactly. I know Zen screaming, wake the fuck up early in the morning. Telling you, I love y'all. Okay, who just got off her second gig. She going to bed soon after coffee with friends. I don't blame you. I'm not, listen, I've been doing nothing but relaxing this, this time while I'm out from work. I mean, I keep saying I need to organize my drawers, my dresser drawers, because I have so much shit in my drawers that I do not wear, literally. And I can't fit shit else in the drawer. And I got a whole bed full of stuff. Well, the day bed across from me, full of new shit that I just bought from Shein. You know how you go to Shein and this is $5 and that's $10. Ain't no shame in my game. The fuck. And I bought a bunch of $5 and $10 and $15 shits, and it's piled up on the bed, and I ain't got no place to put it. I got to throw away, okay, some of this shit in my drawer. All right. I even have shoes. My nail tech, I wish she wore a size 8. I tried to give her some shoes because I have shoes that I barely wore that I can't get my foot in because my toe never healed from when I hit it 2 years ago on the weights. And I hate to throw away my shoes. And I want to give it to somebody I know. Anybody wear 8?
Anybody wear size 8 that's still rocking out in big, tall, high heel shoes? Because I got a slew of them. And then I got a bunch of boots in my closet that been in my closet on quarantine, COVID quarantine, that now the leather is cracking on the inside. And so now I got to go drive my boots to Morristown and take them to Rago Brothers so that they can recondition my boots. It's like COVID done fucked up more than one thing. It did. I hit my toe during COVID. My shoes were too hot in the fucking closet just sitting there for 2+ years. Mm. Zen, did you see my bot send a message to everyone that you were going live? No, I missed that shit. Oh my God. You know why I missed it? I'm gonna tell y'all how I missed that. I literally just got off my bike, y'all. I literally still am glistening from the sweat from getting off my bike. You know, I try to ride my bike as early in the morning as possible. I love to ride in the morning, but sometimes I get lazy and it drags out to the afternoon. But I love to get a morning ride. So while I've been on vacation, I've been getting up before the sunrise and I've been getting on that bike. And this morning I was a little late because, I didn't sleep at home last night. So, I came home, but I still got on the bike. And so I was last minute with making my coffee and shit. So that's how I missed the bot, Zen. But I got to see the bot. Who saw the bot letting y'all know that I was going live? Oh my God. I have got to see this shit. How the fuck did I miss that? All right. Anyway, anyway. Um, Hey, Madison 1228. So, guess what today is? Hey, African Queen. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Um, Zen say, yep. So a Discord message went out letting everyone know. I'm so excited. Oh my God. I missed it because I just got off my bike, like I said, and I was rushing to make coffee. I didn't even do TikTok live today. I was a little bit behind schedule this morning, but I wanted to get my ride. And cuz I'm like, today is what? Did I fucking say it already? Hey, Mishi Boo. Today is Happy Birthday Eve to Raw. That's what today is. You see, I'm on the birthday shenanigans. Y'all ain't gonna be able to tell me shit. Y'all wasn't gonna be able to tell me shit anyway, like I said before, but it's gonna be escalated. All right. I am on some birthday shit. I ain't gonna act right. I'm just letting y'all know the fuck know that now. All right. I don't know if I'm doing anything tomorrow. I don't know if I'm eating cake tomorrow. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing tomorrow because I'm not planning shit for myself, but I'd be surprised if somebody else do. The fuck? Okay. So today I'm going to take my time. Yesterday I booked my trip to Austin, y'all. I told y'all I booked. Did I tell y'all that? Or did I book it after Coffee with Friends? Well, I booked my trip to Austin. I am officially booked to arrive in Austin January 26th. Let me tell y'all something about those flights to Austin. Spirit, I saw a flight that said $88 and I got so excited. I got a little wet in the panties. I was like, $88 to go to Houston. I saw it with Spirit. I said, baby, they could have been offering buy one, get two free. I don't want it. I don't the fuck want it. I said, scroll the fuck down to the hundred and somethings United. The fuck. I cannot do 88 sound real good. But 88 problems I do not the fuck need. All right. So they could have been giving it buy two airline, buy one and get two free. I don't want it. So I booked on United. But the weird thing is there was more flights available for one stop versus nonstop. So I of course don't want to stop no the fuck where. So I picked the nonstop flight, and of course my ticket went from 100 and something to $300 because I didn't want to stop the fuck, and I wanted to fly United there and United back. And so I don't care. I just need a peace of mind. $300 is not that bad when you don't have to pay for a hotel room. So I'm okay with that. All right. And so Austin, here I come. I didn't even ask for the days off of work yet, y'all. You know, being that my flight is in the afternoon on Thursday, I'm probably going to work until like 12 o'clock and then leave here and head to the airport. This way, I'm only taking Friday and Monday off. You see how that works? Hey, the General. Hey, Double Cherizons LLC. Oh, Ghost ran back over to IG. I know that's right. Okay. I know that's right. Mm. Wait. Oh, Zen said I'm not happy about that, but I understand. She's pretty amazing. She is pretty amazing, Fancy K. So today is hump day, y'all. You know, we haven't done question and opinion, aka assholes day, in a while because I normally go into the office on Wednesdays, right? But I am on vacation. So guess what? Today we have question and opinion day, aka assholes day. That for all the newcomers, that means that we are allowed to ask any question and we receive whatever opinions we the fuck give. Remember, opinions are like assholes. We all have them, but we respect each other's opinions here, okay? You might not like the opinion. You miss nothing. You might not like the opinion, but it's an opinion, right? And you move on. Listen, the other day on Discord, they jumped all over me because I called my ex for tires on my car. I still love them. They didn't agree with me. I fought my way through the crowd. I did. I fought my way through the opinions. And you know what? I hung my head low at the end. And I said, you know what, right? Y'all right. Next time I'm going to call somebody the fuck else. All right? You know, we get each other right on this platform. We're not perfect, but we try to get each other right. And I love y'all for that. All right. And so that's it. And that's all. Ghost said black people don't ask for days off. We just tell them when we come when we not coming. That part. Ain't that the truth, Ghost? Ain't that the damn truth? I'm like, you know what I do? I actually put it on my boss's calendar. I don't ask him. I don't send him an email. I put my days off on his calendar, and when he accept the invite, I'm the fuck out. I'm ghost. I'm just saying the fuck. Happy hump day, y'all. Happy freaking hump day. All right. So, anyway, y'all. Today is Wednesday, January 4th. And of course, you know I'm about to read the inspirational reading for the day. And today, with it being question and opinion day, I have my own question because this was an interesting conversation I had with my girlfriend the other day. We went and we grabbed oysters at this restaurant by here. I ain't saying the name because I don't want y'all all to start going to the restaurant, trashing it up, and turn it into something it don't need to be. I'm just the fuck saying I'm being selfish. All right. And so we went there and we had some oysters and shit. We did. And we chatted it up. And we had a great conversation. So I'm going to bring that conversation here. But before I do that, I'm going to read what today's inspiration is. Hey, Rosalind, the general said in the banking world, I got to tell them a month in advance. No, no, no. That's in your specific banking world. That's in your job. Because I work in banking/finance and it don't go like that. All right. It all depends on management and company, of course, right? But the whole banking division is not like that, general. Your management is just they just weird. Okay. Continued prayers for Damar Hamlin. Apologies in advance, but who is Damar Hamlin and what happened to him? Don't do that, Ghost. Ghost, don't do that. Ghost, don't do that. Don't do that, Ghost. Oysters are delicious. All right. Now, I hate the oysters in Jersey Shore at the beach, at Point Pleasant. They taste like they just picked them out the sand. But the oysters at this restaurant I go to, they are huge. They are delicious. They slip right down your throat. I love it. All right. Don't do us like that, Ghost. Um, hey, Angel, good morning. Raisin. I love oysters. Okay, he's a football player. What happened to, I should have known since the general is talking about it. What happened to, I never had grilled oysters, but I'm going to have them shits in New Orleans, African Queen. We are going to New Orleans March 9th through the 12th. Y'all ready for this shit? The fuck? It's going to come fast, y'all. January is working its way through, but I'm not rushing January because the whole month of January, I'm on birthday shenanigans. All right. Good morning, my name, Nick. Good morning. All right, but I'm gonna try some grilled oysters in the African Queen. All right. Again, after my birthday, we're gonna get serious with the NOLA committee because I have a handwritten itinerary, but I want to type it out in the NOLA committee, go over it, officially type it out so that we have it and we can share it. All right. Oh, come on, Ghost. Don't Ghost, you hurt my feelings today. Don't do that. You said snail slime sliding down your throat. It don't even be like that though. Yes, Ghost, you best to be ready for August because we gonna show the fuck out in August. August is our Cancun soiree, our summer soiree. All right. And for a lot of us, it's going to be the second time that we physically meet each other. The first time that a lot of us are going to be physically meeting each other is in NOLA, New Orleans. I can't wait to see some of y'all. All of y'all, actually. All right. All of y'all. Anyway, y'all. Oh, Team Aquarius, January 26th. Wait a minute, name Nick. Slow down. Let the Capricorns rock the fuck out. Aquarius, take a snooze for a minute. We don't put everybody else to bed. The Sagittarius people, we put to bed. Good morning, AG. We put the Sagittarius people to bed. The Aquarius people, just be quiet. Stand at the door. Your time is coming. But right now, we are in what? We are in what? Capricorn season. Respect it. We end the season and we start this bitch the fuck up. Period. Okay? Relax the rest of y'all. Relax. Sit down, take a snooze. All right? Sit down and take a snooze. Wait, Zen said sliding down my throat is like some That's why I like oysters. You know, I like a little slip down my throat. I'm just exactly, African Queen. You see how these other signs, zodiac signs, be trying to creep in and get some shout outs on the DL? Nah. It is Capricorn, and today is my birthday eve. So I don't care. I'm going to act up. I'm a, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I know I'm going to act the fuck up. That's it, and that's all. Okay? All right. Let me sip this coffee so I can read this shit to y'all. And then I got a great question to start y'all asses off on question and opinion day. Because this shit fucked me up when me and my girlfriend was talking about it. I was like, wait, what? Dating, the dating world is so confusing, but there's a question I need to ask. So today is January 4th, and I know that. Listen, tomorrow's my birthday. Zen, Angel, one of y'all, somebody is going to host this show tomorrow. Who is it going to be? I'm going to the dollar store. I'm going to get me a happy birthday crown, and I'm just going to sit here and be a guest on my show tomorrow. Who is volunteering to host this show tomorrow for my birthday? Who is it? It got to be somebody who's already comfortable, who's already been up here trying to host or hosting, doing a damn good job at it. Zen, Angel, who's hosting the show tomorrow? The general. Who gonna host this shit tomorrow? And don't come on here with no boring ass topic. Who's gonna host the show tomorrow? Y'all got until the end of today's show to think about this shit. But somebody should host this show for me tomorrow. Okay? Come on here. I'ma sit here like a guest and just be on the camera. Who gonna do it? It's my birthday. It's gonna be a birthday show, and I want a birthday party. Who's gonna do it? Zen, they keep saying you. Okay, two people said the general. Three people said Zen. Oh, Angel and Zen. So I'm gonna have two hosts tomorrow. All right, Angel and Zen stood up for the task. So tomorrow morning at 8:00, I'm gonna sit here in all of my birthday greatness with my birthday crown on my head. I'm going to the China store, down the block, the busy little store. I'm going to go look for a happy birthday crown for my head. See, people are still saying Zen. All right. I don't, Zen, whatever. You and Angel figure it out. I'm just going to be here. So y'all come up with a fucking topic. All right. That's it and that's all. So tomorrow's show, the birthday show for Raw. All right. Zen and Angel will be hosting. Don't disappoint me. I'm just going to be here as a guest. Zen is crying out for the general. Oh, the general has to take his daughter to school. Come on, y'all. It's Zen and Angel. Okay, that's it. That's our host for tomorrow. I love it. So y'all put your heads together and figure out what the topic. Exactly. Zen is always, all the time he's prepared. First of all, Zen, all you got to do is read. And Angel has this book, right? So Angel could read tomorrow's positive thought and the topic can be around that. How about that? But I want some birthday music. I want some celebration. The fuck? I'm just saying. January 4th. We're going to read into this. Hey, Rufino. Hey, Natalia. Bom dia. Bom dia. I hope I say it right. That shit sounds sexy. I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, get the book until today. All right. But Angel has the book so she can read. Okay. Well, we said it already. So Zen and Angel is hosting the show tomorrow. Okay. So when I start the show and I put up the guest link, guess what? After they jump on, I'm just gonna be here like a princess. I'm just saying, oh, not a princess. I'm a fucking queen. All right, let me correct that right now. All right, January 4th, we're talking about life, what life looks like. In December was a month of peace, right? January, we're talking about how life works for us, right? And what we can do to make life work for us. January 4th, today's reading from Until Today, Ayan Lavanzan's book. Life will work for me when I realize trying to prove something to someone is never a valid reason for doing anything. You know, how often did you try to prove something to someone? Right? You wanted them to believe you or believe in you, so you worked hard to try to prove something to someone, right? This says, life will work for me when I realize trying to prove something to someone is never a valid reason for doing anything. This is my give zero fuck season, right? I'm not trying to prove anything to anybody, right? If how I show up for you is not enough proof, right? I don't know what else to do. Okay? Have you ever wondered why when you are about to do something of great magnitude, people will say break a leg? Is it a term used in the theater to convey good luck? Oh, it is a term used in the theater to convey good luck. However, as a student of empowerment, I also know the power of words. Words become conditions you experience on a very real level. Very recently, I heard something that made me a bit more comfortable when someone wishes that I break a leg. A line in a song declares, I've got power shut up in my bones. Break a leg means let your power loose. Stand firmly in your power and do what you have come to do. As a 40-something woman facing a natural calcium depletion, I had to ask myself, are my bones healthy? For that matter, is my body healthy? At least once a fiscal quarter, I promise myself that I am going to exercise regularly. Yet, when I have the option of taking an elevator or walking up a few flights of stairs, I admit I take the ride. I joined the gym, but I'm usually too busy or too tired to go. How many of y'all skip the stairs, take the elevator, sign up for the gym, but don't go? You heard what I said the other day when I said January is going to be for all those motherfuckers in the gym getting in the real people's way that really exercise all year long. There's going to be a flood of people in the gym getting in people's way, right? Because they're not going to stay committed to it, right? But I'm usually too busy or too tired to go. So that's why the gym gets skipped. Why should I bend over when the grandchildren are closer to the ground? You know, when your parents get older, they bend down less because they got you to do it for them, or they walk less because you're doing all the store runs and they're riding around more than walking. Why should I lift weights when they are heavy? And why shouldn't my power, my energy, my genius stay shut up in my bones? Mm. If you want to enjoy your power in life, you must have a plan for your physical body. Most important, you must follow the plan, right? So many of us wake up and we be like, I'm going to do this to be healthy, and I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that. And we're just talking, right? We're not following through. We don't have a plan. There is divine power in our bones that flows with greater effectiveness when the tissues and muscles surrounding the bones are fine tuned. Now, I didn't say it, it's in this book. The working on your mental and physical together is a must. Okay? People think you just getting on their nerves when you be like, go exercise, go move your body. Movement is medicine. And those that decide to take the ride or skip the gym or ask somebody else to bend down for them, they're not moving, right? Their bones are not being fine tuned. Until today, you may have had a great deal of power lying dormant in your bones. Just for today, become devoted to strengthening your physical self. It is the most important step you can take towards realizing the full potential of your divine self. Woo! Become devoted to strengthening your physical self. Today, I am devoted to making and committing to a plan that will strengthen my physical body. Wow. Okay. This is January. This is for all those that make a promise to themselves that in the beginning of the year, they are going to start focusing on their bodies, right? Have a plan. Don't let this be a temporary thing. We talk about healing all the time on this platform, right? But healing is mental. Oh, my sinuses. Sorry, y'all. Is mental and physical. Okay. And so we need to be working on both together. All right. Yes, Shirley, the power of words. Shirley said, oh, quote, if you don't have a plan, if you don't have a plan, you plan to fail. Yes. And so again, my condolences out to Cheryl, who suffered a loss in her family. So I don't want to forget that. You know, I was just thinking the other day, when my cousins during my cousins service on New Year's Eve, I was thinking, eh, it was one thing when your at the grandparents level, you were losing people. And then at the aunt and uncle level, you were losing people, right? But then when you start losing your cousins, right? That's in my generation. I'm like, you 51, I'm 55. Okay. I lost you. My generation, when, it gets close to home when people in your generation starts leaving you, they start crossing over. You start to look at life different. You start thinking about things differently. Mm. And especially when siblings. I have not lost a sibling, thank God, right? I still have all four of my brothers, right? Thank God. I don't want to know what that feels like. All right. So my condolences. Our condolences. All right. Um, let me say, what's the general saying? Oh. Um, I can in some aspects, but in others I've tried. What are you talking about? Oh, I can't live giving zero fucks. I care too much. I do too, man. But you know what? There's some things. Well, you know what? I should rephrase that. I do give fucks about a lot of things, but there are some things that I used to give fucks about that I no longer give fucks about. So I give zero fucks in increments. So you're right. I can't just bust out in the open and give zero fucks about everything, right? But there are certain things in my life that I used to care so much about, right? That it used to affect me because those things didn't care that much about me. You understand what I'm saying? And so I had to give zero fucks to those particular things. And you know what? The grieving process that comes with giving zero fucks is a true, real process. People act like they just wake up and give zero fucks. No, there's a process to giving zero fucks. You grieve through that shit until you get to a point where you are okay with not giving a fuck about that particular thing. Okay. And so I went through some grieving. I did. I grieved a lot this past year. I did. I grieved a lot. But through that grieving, the one thing that I asked myself is at the end of this grieving process, is there going to be a benefit to my growth? And the answer was yes. And so I grieved through that shit. I'm just saying. Interior said, me too. Even when I try not to give a fuck, it doesn't work. I care way too much. Not sure it's a good thing. It's just who you are. You know, I care too much about a lot of things, and I'm learning not to. And it's not easy doing that. Like a lot of people talk about it as though it's easy to just shut things off and people off. It's not. It's definitely a grieving process to it. But let me tell you something. If you have to go through something to get to a better you, then sometimes you have to give zero fucks to get to a better you. And I realized that some things that I was giving a fuck about, again, that wasn't giving a fuck about me, was affecting me mentally, and eventually it was affecting me physically. When I look back at my pictures a year ago, 2 years ago, I look different. 2 years ago, look at my pictures 2 years ago on my page. That was me giving a fuck about a lot of shit. Yeah. But now I have to look at life and see what part of life serves me and how I can continue to serve life in the most healthy way. I got to do what I got to do for me. Wait, ooh, said they just got that deal at Planet Fitness only in January because they know that's when people are coming. That's when people are coming in January. My name, Nick said at the General, my heart is pure and deliberate, no longer living with regrets or seeking approval. I know that shit is right, Nick. I know that shit is right. That's another thing. Seeking approval. How many people on here still navigate their life seeking approval? Okay. How many people on here still navigate their life seeking approval? I did that for a long time. I don't, I seek approval from myself first. If I approve, there's a lot of people in my life that don't approve of me cussing. They'll be like, oh my God, you cuss so much. And I do. Right? But I spent a whole chunk of my years adjusting who I am for so many people and being unhappy that I can't do that anymore. Yes, I cuss a lot. That's who I am. I accept that. But I also know when and when not to. The fuck. Okay? I got manners. Oh, the general said, "Oh, I don't be minding the club in January. Oh, I mean the gym in January. Oh, you call it the club? Oh my God." The general said, "At my name, Nick. I hear you. I definitely have some things I think on in my past. I think some that gets worked out in my writing sometimes, and then elaborate stories I come up with." Hey, VDI photo. I love it. Hey, one reliable sin. So I have a question for y'all on question and opinions day, right? Because this relationship shit, the way the world is moving, I'm so confused, right? And so a topic of discussion had come up, and me and my girlfriend was sitting down having these oysters and talking about this shit the other day. And you know, I wanted to bring it here. So let me just throw it out here, and then I'm gonna go back and read the comments that's floating out there. And hopefully by then it will massage your minds and y'all can start getting into giving me some opinions on what I'm about to ask y'all motherfuckers, all right? Question and Opinions Day, aka Assholes Day. Exclusively dating, but are you in a committed relationship? That's my question. That is my question. I'm going to put it up here. Exclusively dating, but are you in a committed relationship? What does that mean? I'm gonna let that marinate for a minute. Exclusively dating, but are you in a committed relationship? Question. The general said, I'm the youngest, and my cousins on my mama's side of the family. I don't know if I'm ready to think on them passing at some point. They've always been so protective of me. Exactly. When you are in the same generation, yes, interior, it hits different. It does. Hey, Coach Donovan. My name, Nick, said, giving a fuck about the wrong people and things had me putting myself last all the time and enabling people with and bad behaviors. That part. And that's the part that sometimes we have to do a self-reflection and we have to look on the exterior and see all the fucks that we are giving. Are they, how is it serving you? If it's not serving you, then you need to step back and you need to grieve a loss of that. Okay. And start giving zero fucks about that particular situation and grieve through that process, right? To save yourself. To save yourself. I'm saying, you know, one of the things that I'm trying to do better at, because I am the friend. If I'm your friend, I'm one of those friends that if something is going on with you, I'll be the 50 question friend. What's wrong? What happened? So and so. How can I help? Is it something I could do? That used to be me, right? I don't do that anymore. Right? Because for some people, that's overwhelming. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to hear the 50 questions, right? So, one of the things that I'm learning, right, is to step back when people and places in my circle decide that they need their time and their space or whatever it is they need. I let them have it, right? The same way as when I need my time and space, I hope they let me have that, right? And so, I used to give a lot of fucks, and it's not that I don't give fucks when I don't reach out to my friends. It's that in that particular situation, I understand that people need space. And some people might look at it like, oh, she don't give a fuck, but it's not that I don't give a fuck. I feel like everybody needs their time and their space, and when they're ready, they will come and let you know. I'm learning. Protagonist said, I stopped caring about approval, likes, and stuff like that. And I realize I am impacting people, whether they acknowledge me or not. Absolutely. Absolutely. I used to get so upset because I have a certain way about me, like a certain style or whatever. And I used to get so upset when people copied my style. Like, I mean, down from the head to the T. They'd be like, where you get this from? Where you get that from? Da da da. Or they create something that's similar to what I'm doing, right? I used to get so irritated, like, oh my God, can't you come up with your own shit? But now I take it as a compliment. And I'm like, you know what? I feel like I'm impacting people too, protagonist. I'm inspiring people. And some people, they show that they are inspired by emulating the things that you do. And I've learned to accept that now and not get upset about it. Cheryl Lee said, maybe it isn't that you no longer give a fuck, but you have started loving yourself first, prioritizing and compartmentalizing. That is a great way of putting giving zero fucks, because that's exactly what I mean, Cheryl. I exactly mean that. Putting myself first, prioritizing and compartmentalizing people, places, and things. Yes. Yes. Protagonist says the question makes no sense to him. Exclusively dating, but are you in a committed relationship? It makes no sense. I'm gonna break it down. The general said, I was dating with intention back before getting married, or I were to get divorced. What? If ever to get divorced, I'd probably date for sport, honestly. Oh, we know that. We know that. The general said, I've never dated around during my entire life. Not to say I disagree with people doing so, but with me, it's like I feel I'm giving pieces to people and some of them might not deserve it. So, hey, Magnetic 944. So the question doesn't make sense to protagonists. Let me explain what I mean by exclusively dating, but are you in a committed relationship, right? Because dating these days is weird to me, right? Exclusively dating. And this is a conversation that I had with my girlfriend as we were eating oysters. You're exclusively dating. Yes, you are exclusively only having sexual intercourse with that person. You're not pursuing another sex partner, right? You have your sex partner, y'all are exclusively fucking, right? That's what y'all have. But are y'all in a committed relationship? What do I mean? And why am I differentiating the two, right? You can be exclusively dating, right? Meaning you're not fucking anybody else. Y'all are just fucking each other. Y'all are, exclusive on that level. But are you growing the relationship? Right? Are you committed to the relationship? Right? Because exclusively dating could be convenient pussy. You're comfortable with it. You're satisfied at this level of the relationship. So you don't need another person to fucking smash, right? You're good with this person. You like this person. Y'all are cool. Y'all are getting it on. But in a committed relationship, there's more growth. Right? That means that when you're in a committed relationship, you're now being embedded into each other's lives. You know his parents. He know your parents. You might have met their siblings. He know your siblings. Y'all go out with each other's friends. You are talking about future growth in the relationship. What are your next steps in the relationship? What are y'all doing in this relationship? All right. That part. There's a lot of people out here exclusively dating, but have not been elevated or to a point where they're showing that they're in a committed relationship, because y'all are still doing things separately with y'all friends. Y'all don't incorporate each other in y'all other lives. How are y'all incorporating each other in each other's lives? Or are y'all just going out on dates together and fucksing and hanging? All right. Let's talk about that. I'm just asking, right? Because I know a lot of people that be dating motherfuckers to be like, it's been 2 years and I never met his mother, or it's been a year and I never met his friend or her friends. It's been 3 years and I never met his father, right? What are we doing? And my girlfriend put her hand over her mouth and she was like, oh my God. She was like, right, because when am I going to hang out with his friends? And when am I going to meet, his other family members? And I was like, right, we got to start asking ourselves this. Like, it's one thing to be exclusively dating fucking, right? But are y'all elevating the relationship, or are y'all just comfortable being where y'all are? I'm just asking. All right. I know the question didn't make sense originally when I asked it, but when I talk to people and some people be like, I've been dating for 5 years and never met this man's mama or his daddy. And I'm like, okay, when this motherfucker go and have dinner and family time with his family, what he doing with you? Right? Ghost said, but dating isn't fucking though. That's why a protagonist is confused. Oh, okay. you know, some people, what do y'all do? At what point in your relationship where you have discussed exclusivity that you start to expect an elevation in your relationship? Let me go up. All right, the general said there's definitely a difference between exclusively dating and exclusively fucking. Mm. Okay, my name Nick. I think that's a mandatory conversation for the parties involved. What would that conversation be? Are we exclusive? And the answer is yes, right? Then what do you do? Go in and start asking, well, when do I meet your mama? Do you think the lady should ask, when do I meet your mama? When do I meet your daddy? Do you think the guys should ask? The general said at Interior, honestly, set your standards and communicate them is what I always have stood on before even dating. But of course, I've been out of the dating game for 15 years. To me, exclusive equal relationship. Yeah. But how deep is the relationship? The moment we say we're exclusive, that means we're in a committed relationship. Really? I'm asking because y'all could be right, but I'm asking because I know people that are in relationships where they are in a relationship, but the relationship is not moving. So when you are in an exclusive relationship, but it's not growing, what is that? Good morning, Theo. Exclusive equal committed to dating only each other. Committed equals building a financial legacy together. Thank Cheryl. That part. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, Cheryl. Let me put this on the screen. Thank you, Cheryl. Miss Ma'am. Cheryl said exclusively equals committed to dating only each other. Right? That's exclusive. Exclusively is committed to dating only each other. Committed is building a financial legacy together. So at what point in your relationship where you're exclusive, if you and your partner are navigating through time and y'all are not talking about building financial legacy together, combining, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Oh, protagonist said, according to Cheryl, I just want a committed wife because I'm only here for the money. I can't, protagonist. I can't. The general said, if it's been 2 years and you ain't met no family or friends, then y'all fuck buddies that go out on dates. The general said, he might be hurting some people's feelings, but we got to know, y'all, right? He said, if it's been 2 years and you ain't met his mama, his family, or his friends, y'all just fuck buddies that go out on dates. Interior said at the general makes perfect sense. And I promise to consider that if I ever choose to date again, it's so easy. You're going to have the fuck buddies that go out on dates, right? All right. Ghost said exclusive meaning it's only me and you and no one else. How is that not committed? I'm not trying tying myself down to you if we're not committed. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You don't know people that have been in relationships for years and they ain't met the people's mama. I do. And I know people that be in relationships and they don't be trying to combine. They're not combining financially. They're not building. So what are they doing? Right? What are we doing? Right? I feel like this. People get comfortable with what you accept. The general said something very important. He said communicate your requirements and your standards up front so that there's no miscommunication. Because if you do not communicate that, then relationships will drag out and people will get comfortable and define the relationship however they want to define it. Okay? Ghost said that's a good breakdown between the two, but ain't no man only fucking you and you don't belong to him. He's committed, so you better be too. Y'all agree with Ghost? Ghost said, no man is only fucking you and you don't belong to him. He's committed, so you better be too. Y'all agree with that? This is Opinion and Assholes Day, y'all. I got the only question on the board so far. What? Well, tomorrow I ain't going to be asking shit. I'm just going to be participating. So I'm just saying, get all my win today because tomorrow it's on Zen and Angel. All right. They are hosting the show tomorrow. All right. I'm going to go get my crown and my fucking balloons and shit. See, protagonist. See, I knew the question wasn't going to make sense when I first brought it here, but I also knew that you guys were going to break it apart and understand it fully. All right. So protagonist is like ghost. That equals 100%. You're right. A man. So y'all feel like if a man is only fucking you, he is committed to you and you better be committed to him. That's what y'all say. Mm. That's what y'all say. I like it. I like it. What happens when a guy says to you, right? This is another thing that's a popular phrase that people say. I'm not going to say only guys say it, but I've heard guys mostly, examples from the people that I know in my circle, right? Because I don't know everybody in the world, but from my circle, most times it's the guy that makes the statement of, well, I'm not ready to fully settle down. But so if you find someone along the way that you're interested in, I would not be upset if you start dating them. What happens when a guy says that to you? What does the fuck does that mean? What does that mean? Ask your questions then. What does that mean when a guy says, I don't want to hold you back. I know we are dating. I know I got some things going on, but if another guy should come along and you take interest in him, I won't stop you because I just want you to be happy. What the fuck does that mean? I need y'all to explain. That's a question. My name, Nick said, but not everyone thinks it's a significant thing to meet someone's family or friends. That part. How significant is it to meet family and friends? Great injection, Nick. For me, I'm going to be honest. Years ago, it wasn't. It wasn't um, significant for me to meet friends and family. Now in my life, it is. You know why? Because especially when we're reading books like It Didn't Start With You, and we talk about trauma, generational trauma, and we talk about childhood trauma, and we talk about understanding how people were loved as kids, so that you can understand how what possible love you're going to get from them, how people communicate and different things like that can stem from how they are with their family and their friends. And so for me in my current life, it's significant for me to meet, the core of your family and your close friends. That is important for me in my life now. At one point in my life, it wasn't. But for me, it is because that tells me something about who you are as a person, right? And so that's important to me. Okay. That's important to me. The general said at interior, also be careful not to disguise because for real convo and communication. Oh, disguise BS for real convo and communication. Yes. The general said you'll never have to ask someone to meet friends and family if y'all committed to each other on another level. That part. That part. Okay. Zen said ghost commitment. How does that work? Don't you have others? Oh, and he say he's not trying to be shady. He's just trying to understand. Right? Do you still have others? You're engaged now. So does the others stop? That's a great. Y'all should have asked that shit on Coffee with Friends After Dark. But that's a great question. Okay? Protagonist said any girl can meet my mom, even ones I didn't hit. That never meant anything to me. Oh, see, listen, let me tell you something. And my son could come on my show and call me a liar if I'm lying. Okay? When my son was growing up, I never allowed him to introduce his girlfriends to me. No, you only introduce the women to me that are important to you. I used to slam the door in their face. I used to be like, oh, wasn't you here before? I let them know, no, no, no. You are going to respect me and you are going to respect these women. All right. I know his first baby mama. I know his first love, which he don't have no kids by. I know his first baby mama, his second baby mama, his third baby mama. I don't fucks with them in betweens. You understand what I'm saying? I don't do that. Every woman can't meet me. All right. And sometimes my son's girlfriends get very upset when they first start dating because I be like, no, they can't come in my house. No. Right? That's important to me. Everybody can't meet the mama. So I don't know, protagonist. Your mother is a sweetheart because I was not. I was like, no, if they mean something to you and you dating them for about a year, bring them along. But other than that, I don't want to meet nobody because I'm not trying to remember all these girls' names. Nah, yeah. Ghost said, ain't no guy saying that when he figures out where you fit in his life, your place doesn't change. We know from the jump where you stand to us. Wow. Come through, Ghost. We talk about normal people in their relationships, Zen. Oh, normal people in their relationships. Oh, so you not normal. Right, Zen. He's excluded from this conversation. Right. Exactly. Um, Interior said at the general, oh, I try not to. I take what you say literal. I had a dude tell me he only wanted a friends with benefit set up. I appreciate his honesty. It just didn't work for me. Hey, Angel.
Good morning.
Good
Happy birthday,
morning, boo.
Eve.
Huh? It's tomorrow. Yes, happy birthday, Eve. You ready to host tomorrow? I ain't doing shit.
I mean, I'll get up and put some clothes on and
That's a
celebrate you. And
right. Read our positive thoughts of the day. You got your book.
I do. It's right here.
Mm-hmm. It's what I'm talking about because I just want to be the queen of the day. You know what I
Mine looks,
mean?
my cover looks different than yours.
I
But,
know.
but
This
it's
is
the same
old,
though.
but it's
Oh, okay.
you have the paper cover on
I have
yours?
a paperback. Yeah.
Oh, you have this is the hardcover.
Ah,
And the
okay.
paper came off of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
All right. So no woman should have to ask to meet someone's parents. That's committed and building with you. But I dated someone and he introduced me to his family on Christmas and I asked specifically what that meant. He said it wasn't a big deal. I said, okay, because random people don't meet my family. Mine either.
No,
Mm-mm.
I
I
like
never
to
was
meet
like
people
that. No,
from my
I don't do the
family.
random shit. Nah, because my family is shady. I done told y'all, my cousin kept showing up with a different man to my grandmother's yearly dinner. And my uncle walked past this man and was like, oh, I met you last year. No, you didn't, sir, because that's not the same man. But listen, you, the fuck, stop coming
Oh,
up with these different men. The whole time at that dinner, that guy had an attitude. He was mad at my cousin, but I'm like, why you mad at her?
you can't be mad.
But I keep telling her, why you keep coming up here? You know my family shady. The fuck, they not gonna want to keep up. They're gonna be like, oh, you were here already. Okay.
I think it's a big deal to like introduce somebody to your kids, especially
Mm,
when your kids are young.
yeah.
But like friends and family, I don't care.
Yeah, I used to be like that, but I care now because it's a testament to maybe how you are as a person. Like I want to know what your family values are. I want to know,
Mhm.
how important your family is to you. I want to know what your friendship dynamic is. You know what I'm saying? I want to
Mhm.
know that because, in my past experience, like with my ex, he didn't have like he has friends, but they're not close and shit. And he has family and they're not close and shit. And that played out in our relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
He didn't
Yeah.
have like
And that's
that.
a big deal.
It is,
That
yeah.
is, and I think that until you go through a relationship where they're not close with their family, you don't really understand
Yeah.
like how big of an impact it can make on your relationship.
And it made a big impact for me because I'm
Mhm.
close with my family. Like my brother, when he come out the Who Scout, when he out, we bust moves. And I'll be like, we having a family this and we doing a family that and we
Yeah,
doing a family that.
same.
And you know what my brother said to me recently? When he spoke to my new dude, he was like, damn, now my brother's in a Who Scout and spoke to my new dude. Okay. And he
Mine
was
does
like,
too.
he was
Yeah.
like, you know what's funny? I ain't never spoke to the last dude. He was like, this is different. Like, this dude actually had a conversation with me. I said, and see, that's why I'm moving differently because my last dude, family wasn't that important. He could do with or without. And for me,
Yeah.
so this time around, no, I need to see how you are with your family and your friends.
Mm-hmm.
you know? And so to me, I can exclusively be fucking someone, but if you don't, I feel like if you don't elevate me, like if I'm not meeting your family, your friends, you know, we're not talking about
I
growing
have a question.
financially,
Mm-hmm.
then I don't know if we're committed. We're just fucking each other.
Yeah. I have a question.
Yeah.
So what's your timeline on meeting the friends and family?
That
Like
goes back to that question I asked, what's your
what's
dating
your
pace,
pace?
right?
What's your
What's your
pace?
dating pace, right? So
Mm-hmm.
that's another question, right? So people, I knew that was going to be a question. How
Because
soon should you meet?
you mentioned 2 years. Like if y'all are together for 2 years and you haven't met family, but like what's too soon? Because this is a real life scenario. Because last night it was put to me, my family's all coming over this weekend. You coming?
Yeah, but does meeting family to him, like what Nick said, when she was invited over to his family's house, he was like, that's not a big deal for him.
Oh,
You know
okay.
what I'm saying? That she
Yeah.
asked him, "What does this mean? I met your family." He said, "Oh,
Yeah.
it's not a big deal for me." Some people don't look at that as a big deal. So
Uh-huh.
for him, he might say, "Oh, my family's coming over. You want to come over, right?" That's it.
Mhm.
Because if I would have let my son do that when he was growing up, he would have had every girl he was boning in my face too. Oh, my girl's coming over. My girl's coming over. But I was
I
like, no,
I ain't sexing
motherfucker,
him though.
no, they not.
Yeah. I
They
ain't
not
sexing
coming over,
him.
right? Because I am of the belief that these little girls would be like, "Hi, Mrs. White." Then one day they'd be like, "Hi, Robin." Then them bitches would be in my kitchen with my bathrobe scrambling his eggs on my stove. I don't fucks around like that. No,
A
they cannot
lie.
come the fucks in here.
A lie.
I
A
can't even
lie.
imagine.
I know what kind of son I'm working with. He was a little hoe slut. So I mean, listen, they be scrambling eggs in my kitchen. So I had to be like, no. So to everybody, meeting everybody's family is not high, right? But for me, that's why I say if I'm with you for 2 years, right? Because I'm giving myself a 2 year. I never did that before. I was a fast date pacer. Like I date
Mhm.
you in a couple of months, I'm locking your ass down. We looking for an apartment together. We moving in. The fuck. I don't even have to be married. We moving in because I'm the type that I could live with your ass without being married to you, right? I
Mm,
could do that. That's me,
Mhm.
right? But this time I'm doing a date pace slow. So I'm giving it
Okay.
time because I want to know what you look like when you broke, what you act like as if you had a loss in your family,
Mhm.
when something really hurt your feelings and you upset. I need time to unpack all of that,
Yeah.
right?
when
To
you're
Yeah.
see.
not putting your best foot forward.
Right.
Yes, the
Mhm.
real
What
deal.
you, right. How you argue. The first
Mhm.
big argument, are you gonna say your mama didn't love you when you were a kid? Are you gonna use my pain to hurt me?
Mm.
Are you a fair arguer or are you a respectable arguer? I need to know all of that because in my healing season, I do not want to be taken back down into a toxic place.
Mm.
Mhm.
Right. And so I say 2 years. Now I'm a year in. Now,
2
motherfuckers, if I'm sitting here
years.
next year and I tell y'all motherfuckers that it ain't no, I'm gonna be back out there in them streets.
Don't come out here, Robin. It's dirty.
Definitely ask Angel about that. How many on your
It's,
roster now, Angel?
I don't count.
She lost count.
I don't count. There was the one guy that I met was it last night? No, the night before, Monday night.
Yeah,
The
last
new
night
one.
they booed
There's the
up.
coach.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, we'll stop there.
Okay.
So I asked the question, what does it mean when a guy says, oh, I'm not in the right place right now, so if another guy comes along and you take interest in him, I wouldn't be upset if you moved along. Interior said, that means he has no future plans with you. If a guy says that, that is his coy way of alerting you to that. Woo!
Mhm. That's
Mm.
the truth.
Is that the truth? Because
I
someone
think
said that to
so.
me. A guy said this to someone. You
Yeah.
know, if right now my life is not where it needs to be, but if you stumble across somebody else that you like and want to be with, I'm okay with that. Like that would make me look at him side eye like, bitch, what you talking about? I'm sucking your dick raw and you said that. Like, I don't understand what you saying right now.
You
Right.
remember the polyamorous guy said that to me.
Yeah, but that's poly though. That's
Yeah,
different. Y'all are
a
already out
little
there.
Yeah,
bit.
he kind of put it out there from the get-go. Right.
A
Yeah.
little bit. But he was like, I want to be with you, but if you find somebody else you want to be monogamous, I'm okay with it.
Right, but he's poly, so of course he's
And
gonna
he
say
also
that.
wasn't okay with it. He also fucking lost his shit when it happened.
That's narcissistic.
It's an illness.
Because come on now, mean what you say and the fuck say what you mean.
Uh-huh.
The hell I mean. Hey, Marion Bell. Ghost said if he says that, that's another way to say I'm just here to fuck. I better call my friend on the phone and tell her what y'all said.
I'm leaning towards that. I'm leaning
That's
towards.
what he said to her.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I guess I gotta tell her that. The fuck? That's what
Let Ghost tell her.
the fuck? The general said if a guy says that to you, he is telling you that you ain't the one and y'all wasting time. So y'all are all coming up with the same answer. This is
Mm.
not good, y'all. Because my girlfriend just told me that her man said that.
So how long they been? Wait, are they together?
Yeah.
And
How
how
long?
long they been dating?
That's why I say this exclusive shit and this committed shit is deep, y'all, because they are exclusively fucksing.
Mhm.
Right?
They're not
But
committed.
he's saying, if you I'm not ready to go any further than this right now because my
Mhm.
life is not where I need it to be. So if you find somebody else that you want to entertain, I'm okay with it. So
Mhm.
we exclusively fucking exchange medical paperwork, rip the
Mhm.
condom off, sucking fucking raw, but yet you are okay with me dating somebody else. So are we exclusive or are we not? Or is this exclusive and committed shit different? Like what the fuck is going on in these
That
dating streets? That's
that
weird.
sounds like the last experience that I had.
Well, that's why I'm asking the question. Y'all thought the question was weird in the beginning, but
No,
this
I
is
didn't.
how a
I
lot of
never said
motherfuckers
that.
are running around here these days. No, we
I never said
exclusively
that.
fucking, but
Because
we're not committed.
we exchanged the paperwork. We had the discussion about, sexing anybody else. It ain't happening. But the relationship topic or being in a committed relationship, that he always danced around it. He danced around
Well,
it.
then
And
wait.
then,
Then read the room at that point, right? Because
well,
isn't that basically the same thing?
he didn't say no, but he didn't say yes.
That's
And
still a
so
red flag. We got to pay attention
it
to
It
it.
is.
is a
But
red flag, right?
me being the optimist and me, feeding
Girl,
off of the
I hear you.
dopamine releases and the
Mhm.
oxytocin that I get, I'm like, okay, well, maybe Maybe it's okay.
That's our mindset going. Maybe he'll change his mind, or maybe it's this, and maybe it's that. And then we start moving in all these maybes. And then at the end of the day, when they execute
show
on
they
exactly
ass.
what they said, we got a whole attitude. Why we got an attitude when
Because-
they said in the beginning?
But listen, this is what it was. And I understand this. I see it clearly now. So the issue was he liked being with me, right? Like the exclusive part, he was all right with that. But the moment a conflict came up, he was not committed to the relationship. So the moment a conflict came up, a moment that, there was a challenge or something that he was, didn't feel 100% great about, he was like, I'm cool. I don't want to do this no more.
He was a straw man.
He wasn't committed. His house was
No,
made of
right
straw.
there.
Wasn't committed.
It was made of straw. It wasn't made of brick. It was made of straw.
Exactly.
Yeah.
My name, Nick, you're saying the same thing. It means he's tired and ready for some new kitty. So he basically saying you ain't it for him. Oh my God. I got to tell my friend this.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, she needs to read the damn room too, because
the real word is convenience. Go ahead.
Well, I believe that she's probably doing what a lot of people do, right? Hoping for change, hoping that they change their mind. It's like, it's no different than when people are in a shitty relationship and they go, we're going to get married. And I'd be like, huh, for what? Like, the fuck? You think marriage is going to make your relationship better or
it don't
have a baby? Oh my God. You think having a baby is going to make the relationship better? Like, people see red flags, but they think over time that the flag color is going to change. And it don't.
Well, I see red flags, but I'll be thinking it's a circus.
And you want to be a clown? You want to be a clown? Listen, I've been a clown in the circus with the red lipstick before. I've been there.
Oh my God.
Listen, I mean, we I've wore the big red lipstick in the white face.
So wait, Robin, your friend, how long have her and her man been together?
I don't know, because this is like a new friend. And I
okay.
I don't know. I don't know. But I mean, it seems like they've been together for a lucrative amount of time. Okay. Right. And this is his thing. Like, he's like, I'm with you.
What age range is this? I'm curious.
40s.
40s?
Really?
Yeah.
So old enough to know better. Like,
yeah.
That's odd. Yeah. I feel like if you're in your 40s, you got your shit somewhat together. Like these little, like.
Well, this particular guy just moved from one state to the next. Right. So now living in New Jersey.
To be with her.
Trying to adjust financially to the move and to the climate change and to getting back on his feet and stuff like that. So basically he's saying, listen, in my grind, I'm focusing on this, trying to get myself back together.
Sounds like he's keeping his options open.
Yeah.
Listen.
That's what it sounds like.
Right.
He's in a whole new zip code now. Wait, what you looking at?
I thought it was a spider behind me.
Oh, girl, I would have slapped my own screen.
Y'all were about to see me fucking flip everything over.
Right. All right. So Theo said he's not committed to her. That's a flag. Trust me, he got others or ready for others. If she wants a relationship, she should walk away.
Yeah.
African Queen said he just wants the goods for a good time, but not trying to upgrade the relationship. But a lot of us need to be careful with that, right? Because a lot of guys, especially with this COVID shit, they might find pussy that's real good, real comfortable. And they be like, oh, I'm only fucking you because it's easy, it's convenient. And so you fall into this trap where you think that y'all are in this exclusive relationship, but it's just exclusive pussy and dick.
Right.
Yeah.
Look, but the general, he just said a whole bunch.
What the fuck?
Read it.
People see red flags, but people see red lights and run them too. So.
Well, that's true.
Cherries and berries.
That's true. I mean, I've been there a couple of times.
He ain't lying.
I mean, I done ignored the red flags and they done ran some red lights. I mean, we all been in this shit together. I mean,
right. We grown.
Yeah, we grown. Towels and towels.
I know the consequence.
Exactly. It stinks a little bit either way.
Y'all nasty. Nasty.
It smell a little bit, but
Smell
you'll
like
get through
pennies.
it.
Y'all
Madison
stupid.
said, "Why women always put the ball in the man's court? That's what we doing, etc. If he don't answer, that is an answer. That part,
Uh-huh.
that
That's
part.
true.
Well, we put the ball in the man's court. I'm gonna tell you why I put the ball in the man's court. Okay, because he's supposed to be the motherfucking lead, right?
Facts.
These motherfuckers say, I
Mhm.
want to be the leader. I want to be the leader. I want to be the leader. So lead, motherfucker. We in a relationship. Lead. Let me see where you leading me. So I
Mhm.
do, honestly, I put myself out there verbally. I let you know what it is I want, right? And I watch him. And I watch how he leads. I even tell my mother didn't join this morning yet, but I even tell my mother, I be like, slow down, Ma, slow down. We gotta let the man lead. Because you know what? I truly believe the man chooses. Women do not choose their men. The man chooses the woman. We can choose our men all day and all night, and they can be choosing other women left and right, left and right. The
Mhm.
man chooses the woman. When he has chosen you, he has chosen to elevate you, take you to a
Mhm.
different level, and he's look at this motherfucker showing off.
This
'Cause you
fucking
can't see it.
Cadillac
I
ass
know this motherfucker.
Wi-Fi, fucking
Right.
high class luxury,
Right, this
fucking
bougie
my stuff
motherfucker
already.
with the wallpaper
I
getting on
was
my
just
damn
saying.
nerve. The fuck?
luxury
'Cause you
ass
pay
swag.
$4.99 a month.
I was. What? This ain't Discord, bitch. This is your restream.
I be confused where we at. Shit, I'm just saying, don't be showing the fuck off, right?
Sorry.
But I'm just saying, I feel like the man chooses the woman. So that, oh, look at this shit. So this is why y'all make me sick. Okay, y'all make me sick. All right. Ghost said the ball is always in the mama court because women control sex, men control relationships, meaning you choose who you give the pussy to. The man chooses the relationship. Exactly, Ghost. Exactly.
That's it.
That
That's
part.
it.
The man chooses the relationship. Okay?
But
Yeah.
why?
Mm.
Why? Why is that?
It just is.
But why? Why can't y'all choose the relationship?
Because men choose.
But who
We
said?
still choose it. We still choose it, but you
We
know,
can accept it. We say yes or no, but
yes.
like they, you know,
What?
they,
I mean, that seems like you giving away all the power.
No. But when I say they choose it, they are the ones that propose to you. They're the ones who kneel and step down on their knees and propose to you. They're the ones who decide marriage, right? Like to me, I'm not proposing to a man
Why?
Mm-mm.
because that's my choice. I don't judge anybody else who
No,
does.
and I'm not
Right?
saying it's fine, right? It is what it is,
But
but
that's for me.
that's my question though. Is this is all culture?
Yeah.
This is all society. This is what's dictating your thoughts. But if you feel some kind of way and you want to do something or you want to commit or you want to say, I choose this relationship.
No. I'm not saying I'm not choosing it. I
Right.
do choose the relationship. I'm
Right.
saying I choose the relationship, but I could choose the relationship with this man all day and all night.
But you're
If
not
he
taking
is
those
not
leads.
choosing me, if
Okay.
he's not, you know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
women, we have to be careful. Like we choose our relationships, we do, but we have to make sure that the man is choosing a relationship because he is the one that's going to elevate the relationship to the
Right.
next level. Now, in same-sex relationships, that might be different. I don't know how that works in same-sex relationships with women and men, but for a man and a woman, I feel like it, you know, in my experiences with my men, for example, I was in a relationship for 20 years with a man who I felt like did not choose me. I was choosing him. Right? He chose to be in a relationship with me, but he did not elevate me. We never got married. We owned property together. We did a lot of shit together, but he didn't choose me enough to step both feet in the door, right? To commit to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I mean when I say men choose.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In same sex, we don't have that dynamic,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because we're the same, basically, right?
Right.
But it's there is one that will take, I guess, the lead, but it doesn't. It's fluid because, like, for instance, my best friend, or like one of my good friends, is in a relationship, and they just got engaged.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I thought that my friend was more like the lead rather than the other one, but the other one proposed to him. And I was like, huh, I didn't see that coming. But
Yeah, but there's some women
it
that
doesn't
propose to
matter,
men. Yeah,
huh?
yeah, yeah. There's some women in the heterosexual realm where women propose to men too,
Right,
right?
absolutely,
That's
100%.
just not my thing
Yeah,
because I feel like no,
I think it's cool if a woman would propose to a man.
no, not me, no, no.
Well, I mean, everybody got preferences.
Yeah, I'm not judging, but for me personally, my man will be waiting forever because I'm not going to do that. Like I need him to be the one to go ring shopping. I need him to be the one to be
So is it
like
about the
to my
ring or about
son.
the
No,
act?
it could be anything. I don't care.
No, it's
Cloth
about
shopping. I'm just using that as an example. It
I
doesn't have to
get
be a
you. I
ring.
get you. But here's my question, and this is why I asked, right? Because if you're saying that that you want the man to do it,
Yeah.
now flip it around. If you were the one that asked the man and you propose and he said, no or whatever, then wouldn't you know where you stood in that relationship instead of sitting around waiting if this is like the actual thing or not?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, but when I sat in a 20-year relationship, I wore a diamond ring. I was proposed to, right? But
Mm-hmm.
we never made it to the altar because what happened in our relationship is every argument turned into, I don't want to get married. I don't want to get married. Fuck this
mm,
married. I don't want to get married.
red
I don't want to
flag.
get
Yeah, then
married.
that's
I don't
fucked
want
up.
to get
Yeah.
married. That was
Mhm.
like, it came out of his mouth. It came out of my mouth. And we never made it to the altar, right? But I feel like, for me, based on my experiences. I can only go based
Mhm.
on my experiences, right?
100. Yeah.
The men that I have had, right? I am always vocal.
Mhm.
I told the motherfucker I'm with right now. I look him right in his face and I'm like, motherfucker, I'm committed to you. I ain't no secrets when it come to me. Okay? So for me, you know where I stand, right? But I feel like you as my man, you need to know, like when I met his mother, like the way
Mhm.
his mother spoke to me, I could tell that she even expects her sons to take the lead.
Mhm.
And I love that. That's why I said, ooh, this is a good new experience for me because I never really met people's moms and shit like that. And this woman has sons, all sons.
But she's an island
Mhm.
woman too, right?
She's an island woman too.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah.
That's way
So for
different.
me, I want him to choose because to me, in certain family dynamics, that also means a lot to their parents. Like you chose this woman, like that. To me, it just elevates the woman. But hey, there are women out there who propose, and so be it, right? But I tell every woman that meet my son, don't fucking propose to my son. First of all, let him do it. The fuck, he ain't never gonna. But you know. Whatever. He don't believe in marriage. I got a kid that don't believe in marriage. Yeah. So Angel, not Angel, African Queen said she got a bad knee. Fuck that. So she's not gonna be proposing to anybody. I know.
African Queen got a whole other. She
She
got a
said,
bunch of
"Fuck
different
that."
circumstances, though.
Exactly. She got a bad knee. Name Nick.
She's
We
been
are
through it
glad
a
that we
little
made
bit.
your morning. We are
I
like this
get it.
all the
I
time.
get it.
Madison said, I believe he can lead whether we in a relationship exclusively or not is solely his decision. True. I don't get caught up in a whole who leads, never have. But did you propose to your wife or did she propose to you, the general? My name Nick, because as the leader, he knows the vision he has for his life. And if you the woman he envisions himself with and his life with.
Mhm.
It's true. Okay. As a silly little girl, I proposed to my ex-husband. My marriage lasted 23 years and ended because he became another dependent. Oh, well, Nick, my name Nick, an example of a woman who proposed to her man and they were together 23 years. That's a long time.
It is.
And
Congratulations,
that was,
my
and
name Nick.
she must have proposed long before it was a thing. Like we weren't even having this
Yeah.
conversation that long
Yeah.
ago.
Oh, you got to kick this. You got to.
Get rid of the bot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got rid of that little MFer. right? Yes, Nick,
Mhm.
I love that for you. And I don't judge. It's just
Mhm.
not my thing. That's why I say everything is not for everybody, but that doesn't make it right or wrong, right?
Right.
You do what you're comfortable with. I always say that. That's why I
Mhm.
said for me, I need him to propose to me. That's just me. Okay. Angel said at African Queen, me too, girl. That knee ain't taking no impact. So you're not proposing to your man either, Angel. Why not?
Because I'm not. I need a leader. I need somebody who's going to take initiative, take the lead, and if you can't ask me to marry you, then that's not it.
I'm with you on now.
That's not it.
Right?
Period.
Because you know what? You know what my ex did? I used to be like, mother effer, I know you plan on elevating our relationship and taking it to the next level or whatever. And he used to throw that in my face. He was like, oh, you the first person that brought up we should be married because so and so. I said, nigga, you ain't never have to worry about me ever bringing that shit up again because I'll never bring it up to you or another man ever again.
And what
Because
kind of what
Mhm.
is
you and your feelings, because he was a narcissistic bastard.
but when you say stuff like that, it's like, what is this, peer pressure? Like you feel like you have to do it because what, unique? Red
Crazy.
flag.
Exactly. Like I said,
I need
I
to get
don't
a little flag that I could just throw up. Red.
I'm telling you, I done ignored red flags too in my life. So I know how them shits
Yeah.
are because the fuck, but
Following
I'm
the
not
light.
trying to ignore them shits now. When I see a red flag, I'll be like this. What is it red?
Mhm,
Mhm.
mhm.
I come to y'all.
I know. And
I'll be like,
we're
y'all,
gonna
help.
give it to you
What
honest.
is this? What is this?
Wait, protagonist said, I'ma propose to my future girlfriend once I find one worth more than me and I ain't broke no more.
Wow.
Protagonist, I can't with you. You sound like the people that say, I'm not gonna have a baby until I'm financially ready. Are you ever? The fuck? You figure things out as you go along. Hillbilly said yesterday's marriage ideology doesn't work today. It sure the fuck
It
don't.
don't.
Hillbilly, it don't. Protagonist said, I don't believe in marriage either. I'm a deaf kick it with your son when I'm in Jersey one day. Listen, he don't believe in marriage. He's just gonna be with his girlfriend forever.
And what's wrong with that?
Nothing. Don't bother me.
That's good.
It don't save me a dress to get dressed up, and it saved me money for a reception hall. It don't matter the fuck
Mhm.
to me.
Right.
Okay. But Pat said, and I said it already. I do shack up. I don't judge people who shack because I will shack quicker than getting married.
Ooh. Interior you. How do you say that? Interior.
Interior you.
You always say rue. Interior rue.
Interior rule.
That's that
But
accent.
But it's
it's a
interior
question.
you.
It's a good question though. Are there subtle ways women propose though?
Yes. Yes. That was my
Oh,
way. That was my way with my ex. And he threw it in my face because suddenly I let him know that he had to take it to another level before he even played me. Right.
Right.
And so,
Mhm.
yes, we do. Yes, the fuck we do. And yes,
So
the
in a
fuck
way,
we
you
should.
hang a sign on the door, the opportunity, I am open to this opportunity.
Yes, yes. You know what? And I think we need to give those subtle hints because some men need to know that you're open to that.
Mhm. Mhm.
Nothing wrong with that.
Mhm.
Give them subtle hints. Let them know. The fuck? I'ma give it. Go
Pat in
ahead, Zen. What
Bermuda.
somebody say?
That's wrong.
What happened?
She in Bermuda.
Oh, Pat is always in Bermuda. You talking about Pat, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pat,
until
morning, Robin.
March.
Till
She
March.
stays in Bermuda a lot. We have family
You
in
know
Bermuda
what?
still.
Get
Mhm.
lost in that triangle, Pat.
And you know what? When you're on the cruise ship to Bermuda, they do let you know that you're going through the triangle. I remember the
For
first time I was
real?
like, "What the fuck?" And I stand
What?
outside the boat
Did
looking
anything
in.
happen?
I'm here, right? The fuck? Maybe something happened, but I don't remember it. But she stays in Bermuda.
That's nice.
Um, Africans said, like they used to say, a man is supposed to lead his woman. Mm.
Mhm.
I
I
feel
mean,
like that's antiquated though.
those are old ways. We try to hold on some of the old ways with the new ways, but
Mhm.
I feel like we both have an exchange of leadership depending on the times and what's happening in our households, right? Sometime I'm gonna need to lead, sometime he's gonna need to lead. I just need the motherfucker to choose me in a relationship and elevate me.
Mhm.
Other than that, during the life of our relationship, leadership is going to exchange, based on your situations in life, right?
It has to. It's got to be dynamic. It can't be static all the time.
But can I come and swim in your pool? The one behind you?
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
I mean, Angel had it too.
I
We're in the
know.
same
I know.
spot.
It's very sunny out there. I mean,
we're actually hanging out together. We're just like, next to each
Right?
other.
Like,
all right. I
what
decided
if-
to come over and hang out.
Oh,
Okay, we
the
all hanging out. We're
scandal.
together. Yeah, we're together now.
Oh.
All right. Ghost said you better be dressed up in Cancun though. Oh, who better be dressed up in Cancun? I'm gonna be dressed. Don't worry. On a day that you need us to be, on a day they need us to be dressed up, we're gonna be dressed the fuck up because we know what the fuck is going on in Cancun. All right.
We said Cancun is honeymoon vibes.
Right.
I know. So why I gotta get dressed up?
Oh, because they're doing the ceremony. You missed all of that?
What the fuck? Where was I?
Oh yeah.
They're doing a whole
we're gonna get a marriage.
So bring a dress. And she also, Fancy K also requested, this is why we need to get on the committee, but after my birthday. Fancy K also, the Cancun trip. Yes, the Cancun trip is in August. The link is in my bio. It's called Cancun Summer Soiree. She also requested that we all bring a black silk dress, right?
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yes, right. So please, when we get our itinerary together, we will have our itinerary together. And really, I don't have to get ordained because they're going to legally do it. Yeah, they're going to legally do it here. So really, we just need to be able to read some stuff.
I saw the black dress because I said I'm wearing my leather dress.
Ooh. Yeah, and it's hot in Cancun.
It's gonna be hot.
It's gonna be hot.
Listen. When I tell, it'll be hot. It's not real leather. It's fake leather.
No, I know. It's the PU. All right.
It's about this long.
All right. Whatever it is. She said black silky though.
And then put your gold chain bra on top of it.
Right. No, that thing, that ain't on top of nothing. Oh my God. All right.
I quit. I give up.
Then you want it? That shit.
You want it? You can have it, Jen. I don't want it. I can't.
All right, shit. Listen.
It was pinching and not in a good way.
Put that shit up. Roll that shit up and put it in one of the gift bags in Cancun. We're going to be giving away gifts, right? So, if you have business cards or whatever, you want to throw it in the baggies, let me know. I'm going to be trying to organize all this shit in my room in Cancun. So that trip is August 2023. So please make sure y'all sign up. Hey, Faith. Oh, you're on the kid's tablet. Wait a minute. My phone is broken. Who's Faith?
Yeah.
Shout out to my baby mama because at least heading closer to 40, I ain't got to worry about a baby. So only thing left is to achieve 10 million net worth. Well, hurry the fuck up. Take us on a yacht ride. I'm just saying. African Queen said, but I will send you a link of a cute backless dress at Angel. Oh, wait a minute. Ghost said, do the gold chain. He got gold teeth. I'm dead. Anyway, y'all, I can't. Y'all didn't see how this shit fit. Y'all didn't see how this shit fit. All right.
Should I put it in Discord? Should I put the picture in Discord or no?
No, please don't do that because it looked painful. It really
scare
did.
people.
Yeah,
it
looked painful. It looked painful.
It hurt.
I was like, ouch.
Right. That was some bondage shit right there.
Yeah, that's some. Yeah, that
wasn't
that wasn't sexy.
It wasn't sexy at all.
Yeah, I didn't feel sexy. I felt
it was like a scene from Saw Part 5. It was like this motherfucker is torturing her titties.
Fucking Saw.
Yes, Saw.
Holy fuck.
You know in Saw they be doing shit and they be pulling the chains and making it tighter.
Like Final Destination, like it was.
That was definitely not the move. But anyway, y'all, there's a couple of things I want to remind y'all of. One, tomorrow's my birthday. I'm not hosting. But I'm going to be here in my crown and I'm going to get me my own fucking balloons and put them behind me and the fuck. And I'm going to just sit here and enjoying the show. All right. Because I'm turning 56, y'all. What the fuck? Like, I'm happy and
I can't wait. I should have fucking booked a trip to DC with y'all. That would have been
should have.
I should have.
As a matter of fact, when I get off of here, I'm gonna go buy my mega bus ticket because I'm taking the bus. I don't give a fuck. I like that Chinese bus. Taking the mega bus. at 10 o'clock in the morning, and we will be in DC by 4. Okay. I'm gonna make sure my hotel room is booked today, and we're gonna be out. I have all my clothes. I don't know what the fuck I'm wearing. Like, should I wear heels? Should I wear flats? I'm so confused. I don't know what to do. What is the weather in DC?
I don't know. That's a good question. But in North Carolina, it's terrible. I don't
It's
know how far
probably
away that is.
terrible in DC too.
I'm not good. I'm just pretty. I don't know like geography.
It is on the 5th, Faith Brown. Tomorrow is the 5th.
Well, let's see. Today
Oh
is
yeah,
going to
it's
be
a storm system over
65.
there.
Huh?
Today is going to be 65 in DC.
What's it gonna be this weekend?
Thursday 61, Friday 49,
Yeah.
Saturday 47, and these are all sunny. And a Sunday 43 with some rain.
Gross. My toes will still be out.
But Thursday gonna be good. It's gonna be nice.
Thursday I'm gonna be here.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Well,
I don't get to
Friday,
DC
right?
till Friday, huh?
You leaving Friday, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's going to be 49, so dress appropriately.
Not slutty.
I mean, whatever. If you can,
long as I have a coat.
If you can hang, yeah, with a big old fur.
I got a fur.
And
Don't
with a
blame
little
me.
itty bitty underneath.
Yeah.
Be coming out.
I got a whole fur.
Oh, I gotta go. I'm getting a work call, y'all.
All right, I gotta go anyway because I don't know why. Because I'll see y'all on Discord. Bye, Angel. But anyway, there's a couple of things I want to quickly remind y'all of. Continue to read your book. It didn't start with us. I mean, it didn't start with you. The virtual background is kind of messing that up right now. But also, we have our NOLA trip, March 9th through the 12th. Please book that if you can. Cancun trip is August 2023, right? Yes, Zen, I saw you. You are planning Europe in 2024. 2024, we'll be planning a whole nother trip. I think in 2024, Coffee with Friends is going to go Virgin Voyages, all adult cruise. It's a very nice, diverse. Huh? You want to go?
Wow, that sounds fancy.
Yeah. I want to do the 2024 Dominican Days. It's a diverse ship. The ship is very clean. They do not overpack. It's a ship that fits 4,000 people, but they only fill 2,700 because they want to keep the space on the ship. People are not on top of each other. They are sanitizing that ship left and right. It's one of the cleanest ships I've seen. All right. And so that is one trip that we're going to plan in 2024. So once we get through the Cancun soiree, January will start up a whole nother trip plan for 2024. All right. And with that, y'all, I'm going to give y'all some vibes, to send y'all out on the day. Thanks, Zen. Zen, be here tomorrow early and bright and fluffy with y'all books and y'all readings because, and y'all topics. Talk about whatever the fuck y'all want to talk about because I don't give a daggone, all right? I'm just the fuck saying. Anyway, y'all, peace in Middle Greece. Thank you, Zen, for popping on. We are going to end the show with some positive vibes, as I always do, because I always say no matter how low you feel, you can still what? What? Even when you feel slow, you can still go. What? Even when there's no hope, you can still go. Hey. I never answer to no, man, I still go. What? This is Coffee with Friends, and I am raw to the bone. Today is hump day, y'all. Come on, y'all. Be back tomorrow, same place, same time. Tomorrow's my birthday, so the shenanigans will be shenaniganing. And with that, I'm out. Gone for now, never forever. Peace. Get this message on your way out. And in the driveway, there's a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. What? Never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta hit the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Hey. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Peace, y'all.